I stumbled across this article while surfing the internet talking about realistic representations of pre-existing video game characters. So they took a bunch of female video game characters and decided to go and fatten them up, because the way that their body types was not a realistic representation of the everyday female out there in the real world that was going to play those video games or see those video game characters. This coddling of an entire society that demands to be reflected within the fictional mediums that they partake all of their fucking time and enjoyment with is spiraling out of control so fucking often. I get it and I understand that some people want to be able to feel like that they can actually relate to these characters, but doing shit like this is just another prime example of going and undermining the artistic creativity of the people who are developing this games and then demanding, yeah, I don't like this. This got me triggered now. I'm so upset because that character's not fat and I am, and that's not realistic. That makes people feel like they need to have an eating disorder or suffer from bulimia to look that way. Last I checked, all the fucking characters that they're showcasing on there are fit, trim, in shape. In no way, shape, or form do they look like they are sickly or suffering from anything. The only thing that's suffering is my goddamn fucking psyche at the idea that all these people have to keep on doing shit like this. And I find it asinine that this is just continuing all the time and never being called out. I mean, for fuck's sake, if you're trying to say that's a realistic representation of what the everyday female looks like, last time I checked, that's subjective. If you go over to Europe, guess what? You're gonna find a hell of a lot more skinnier chicks over there. Australia, same fucking thing. This is gonna be subjective depending on the individual that is looking at something like this. Not all of them are gonna be at that height. Not gonna have that many fucking muscles on them. Not gonna have tits or an ass that fucking big. And even if they don't, if they made all the video game characters the way that you want them to be, small tits, big fucking ass, big fucking gut, oh, that's suddenly realistic, right? Now you don't look like all the fucking fit, trim, attractive women out there, so I guess fuck them, right? This, and it's all fictional characters. Your biggest fucking worry on bulimia.com is not actually trying to go and cure an eating disorder and try to get somebody's mindset right on fucking track. No, let's worry about how somebody might look in a game like Tekken or Dead or Alive or Final fucking Fantasy. This is your biggest worry, right? Oh man. I don't even know where to begin. I found this stupid shit through Yahoo, which I wasn't surprised by anything like that, but then found out it was done by bulimia.com, and I'm just like, why is this always happening? Why? Why is it that people are so fucking insecure about themselves that they demand everything and anything go and fucking bend to their will? Because that's what this is right here. Do not go and get shit confused. This is about everybody demanding they are uncomfortable, so you need to make them comfortable. And even once that happens, they will find something else to go and usher in a shitload more of concerns and fucking problems and little angsty bullshit complaints. This is all it is. It's just demands of crazy fucking people. I don't like this. I don't like that. Look, now they're fat. Don't you feel better about yourself? What the fuck? Well, they're suddenly going to end up having unrealistic expectations of themselves because they'll want to go and look like this fictional character. Are you absolutely fucking vapid? Or am I just suddenly delusional? Like, this is insanity. These are just video game characters. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm a guy. I'm not fucking 6'6". I'm not built like fucking Duke Nukem or some shit. Okay? Most male video game characters are the equivalent of Greek gods in form of stature and build. The shit that they're capable of and the way that they look aesthetically is completely impossible for most people to be able to achieve on an everyday basis unless they devote tons of their life to, and if they do achieve something like that, more fucking power to them. But the fact is, I would never demand that everybody looks and acts and thinks like me within video games that I'm playing. That doesn't make sense. I'll leave that shit up to any of the games that allow me to have some kind of create-a-player option, but outside of that, am I gonna go and complain about some shit? Oh, you know what? Mario's a portly little plumber Italian guy. I'm really thinking that he needs to fucking be a long-haired Irish American metalhead. Yeah, now I suddenly feel better. You getting that message, Nintendo? What about me? Represent me! I'm offended and triggered. I'm gonna go on a one-man crusade and try to start a big fucking rally to go and get these changes made. That's fucking ridiculous sounding, right? So then why the hell would something like this be acceptable and normal? It's not, and it never will be. So this shit should be called out on what it is, and that's stupid. Plain and simple stupid. This needs to stop. Just play the games for what they are, pieces of entertainment. Are you suddenly gonna not enjoy this video game because the character doesn't look somewhat like you? Are you not going to care about all the trials and tribulations that this character goes and endures from point A to point B till the fucking credit crawl? All because they weren't about, what, 200 pounds like you are? Is that suddenly just going to not let you be drawn into the story? Do you do the same thing whenever you watch movies and TV shows and read books? Is that how everything's going to work right now? Is the entire entertainment industry gonna have to be turned on its fucking head because you're uncomfortable with yourself? If you're so fucking uncomfortable with yourself, then make changes so that you're fucking happy. Quit demanding everybody bend to your fucking will, and fuck you if you think otherwise. And if you don't like what I'm saying, click back, unsubscribe, thumb the video down, tell me I'm a fucking asshole. I could give a shit less because my opinion isn't changing. That's it, I'm done. This is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on.